First will be concept, next will be problems on cost of debentures. Your cost of capital, remember, we call it as KD. So when you want percentage, always multiply with 100, you will get 4%. Par means actual, premium is more, discount means less. Hello everyone, this is your Adarsh, lecturing Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. So we are in the session 2 of your topic called cost of capital. In the previous session, we discussed about what do you mean by cost of capital, and so what are the types we have, what are the cost we have, everything we have discussed. Even also we have discussed what are the cost you are incurring on your debenture, your equity, as well as your preference shares. And finally, we have retained earning also. As you know that there is no cost for your retained earning. So these are the information we have discussed in the previous session. In today's session, we will work out few problems on cost of debenture. The agenda is very simple. First will be concept, next will be problems on cost of debentures. First, before we go to problem, we will understand the formula as well as format. Now, your cost of capital, remember, we call it as KD. Why do we call it as K? Already I explained you in the first session. Now, K stands for your cost. So normally the foreigners like Britishers, they use capital as K. Like similarly your computerized normally we use SCD, but foreigners they use as ZED. In the system if you type, you will not get SCD, you will get ZED. Authorized SCD for us, but for them it is ZED. Now, so these are the examples. Now K stands for your cost. Capital also stands for K only now for them. Now, so these are the formulas. We have two formulas right now in this. Before I go to this formula, I wanted to explain you few things regarding your cost as debenture as well as your shares. Now, first one is debentures. The second one is shares. You know everything about what is debenture and what is shares. Now, so debenture and shares. Debentures are also called as owners, but shareholders are not called as owners. Those are called as money lenders. Again, I'll repeat, the shareholders are called as owners of the company, but debenture holders are called as money lenders for the company. Now, the debenture holders will get interest, shareholders will get dividend. So what is the difference between dividend and interest? Similarly, if you are one of the family member, you have started a business in your family, whatever profit you get, it will be distributed to whom? All the family members, because everybody has invested. Again, I'll give you one more example, like your uncle, your aunt, your grandfather, everybody invested. You have started a business. Whatever profit you earned, it will go to whom? It will go to your uncle, your auntie, your grandfather, everybody. It will be distributed. This we call it as your dividend. Whatever profit distributed among the owners, we call it as dividend. Now, come back to this debenture. There is no family members here. You have taken loan from outsiders. Now, will you share your profit with outsiders? No. What you will do? Whatever loan you have collected, on that you will pay interest. You will not share any profit, just you will pay interest. Now, in this, if company earns profit, you are supposed to pay interest. If company earns loss, then also you are supposed to pay interest. It is a burden for you. Why? Because if you are good, you are supposed to pay. If you are bad, then also you are supposed to pay. But what about your dividend? If you are under profit, pay. If you are under loss, your family members will not ask you to pay. So there is an advantage of your dividend. Now, shareholders have voting rights. they can vote for the member. Member are as the supreme person, but here they cannot vote for any directors or nothing. They are only called as outsider. Now, these are all information we are supposed to know before we start our problem. One more information. Now you understood what is equity and what is debenture. Now, in debenture, you have two types. What is it? Redeemable. Another one is irredeemable. Now, what is redeemable? What is irredeemable? In today's session, we are completely concentrating on irredeemable. This will come later in the next session. Again, I'll repeat. In today's session, we are completely concentrating on irredeemable. Irredeemable means, remember, always non-payable. Non-payable. What is irredeemable? Irredeemable are called as non-payable. Once again, I'll repeat. What is irredeemable? Non-payable. So you will not pay it back. Now, you have taken 10,000 loan from some XYZ. You will pay. When you will pay? When you are closing your company. Permanently, when you are winding up your company, that time you are supposed to pay your money to that outsider. That is called irredeemable or non-payable. Hope you understood. What is irredeemable? Whatever amount collected, you will pay interest every month, but you will not repay whatever amount collected. Example, you have taken 10 lakh from outsider. The 10 lakh will be paid when? When the company is closing, when the company is winding up, then you are supposed to pay, but the interest part will be paid every month. Now, this we call it as irredeemable. Whatever the calculation we are doing, that is only irredeemable in today's session. Your format will be very small, your formula will be very small for irredeemable. If it is a redeemable, repayable, the formula will be bigger. In the next session, we'll go with the redeemable problems. Now, so redeemable will come later for that. Now I can explain you. Redeemable means repayable. Redeemable means repayable. Hope you understood. After 5 years, after 8 years, you will repay whatever amount collected. Now, so you understood what is equity and what is debenture. Now you have two formulas. First formula, nothing to remember, because if there is no tax, without tax 99% you will not get any problem. With the tax, yes, you will get. Now without tax, almost not even 99%, 100% you will not get any problem in your examination. You are supposed to remember only the problem with tax. Now, what is the formula with the tax? Now, if you know the with tax formula, without tax it is simple. This bracket you are supposed to remove. Now, as per this, what happens if there is a tax? If there is tax, now cost of debenture is equal to 1. Not it is 1, it is a I. I stands for interest. 1 minus tax divided by net proceeds. NP. Remember this formula. I stands for interest, T stands for tax, NP stands for your net proceeds. Net proceeds means what? You are issuing debentures certificate. You have collected 1 lakh from that fellow. That 1 lakh is called as net proceeds. Instead of 1 lakh, it is received with premium. 1,10,000 you are supposed to write. Received with discount. 1 lakh minus 10,000, it will be 90,000. Nothing to worry about all this. This is not required now. While doing problem, I'll explain you what is flotation charges as well as what is discount and what is premium. We'll discuss these things later. You're supposed to remember only this thing. In this slide, you're supposed to remember only this. Cost of debenture is equal to I. It is not 1. Remember, this is I. I means interest. I in the bracket 1 minus tax, T, divided by NP. NP stands for what? net proceeds. Hope you understood. So remember this formula. We'll work out almost 3 problems in today's session. I'll go out of the screen. If you want, you can take a screenshot. Next, problem number 1. So I'll go slowly, we'll go step by step so that in the beginning you must understand. Later you can do it on your own, but in the initial stage, we'll go slow as possible. Now, X Limited issued 50,000 8% debenture at par. The tax rate is applicable to the company is 50%. Compute the cost of debenture. What is the formula of cost of debenture? Remember, KD is equal to I in the bracket 1 minus T. You can use capital letter also, no issue. Divided by, so divided by what? So 1 minus tax is over. Now see your formula. 1 I in the bracket 1 minus T divided by net proceeds. They have given completely. Just you can write NP also. Now see what is this? Divide by NP. So you know the formula. Before you go to the answer, what is the procedure? Remember, you are supposed to write what is I, what is T, what is NP. So these things you are supposed to learn. Now, what is the I here? So you have 50,000 on that 80%. 8%. 50,000 on that 8%. You will get 4,000. This is your I, nothing but interest part. Now, we done with that. Now, what is the tax? Tax, you have 50%. I can call it as 50%, I can call it as 0.50. So that easy to calculate. Now, the last part is your NP, net proceeds. Is there anywhere given premium? No. If premium is given, we are supposed to add. Anything discount in this problem? No. If discount is given, we are supposed to minus. No premium, no discount. We are supposed to write your NP is 50,000. Any doubt? No doubt. Now, as per this, what happens? I stands for 4,000. 1 minus tax is 0.50 divided by, what is NP? NP is 50,000. Simplify this. This is 4,000 and 1 minus 0.50, it is 0.50 divided by 50,000. Before multiplying, you have to divide. If you can do after multiplication also, you will get the same answer. Now, 4,000 divided by 50,000. 4,000 divided by 50,000, you will get 0.08. I'll continue here. 0.08. So, this is how much? 4,000 into 4,000 into 0.50. 0.08 into 0.50. So it will be how much? 0.50. Your final answer is 0.04. This is your final answer. 0.04 is your final answer. I don't want in the numbers, I want in percentage. How to calculate? 0.04 into 100. You will get 4%. Your final answer is 4%. Clear? So this is all about your answer. Hope you understood. Now remember, 4,000 divided by 50,000, you got 0.08. Multiplied with 0.50, you got 0.04. I want in percentage. So when you want percentage, always multiply with 100. You will get 4%. Clear? Yes. Your answer, you can keep it like this, or else you can convert to percentage. Both you will get same marks. So later you can take screenshot. I'll go for second question. Now, Y Limited issued 50,000, the same value, 8% debentures at a premium of 10%. Remember, there is a premium of 10%. Now, in this same thing, write on the formula. KD is equal to I 1 minus T divided by N. We need to find out each and everything. Now, as per this, what is I? What is T? What is NP? We can call it as NP, net proceeds. Now, as per this interest, how much? 50,000 multiplied with 8%, you will get same value 4,000. So 50,000 into 8%, it is 4,000. Now, what is your tax? Tax in this problem they have given. So 60% is your tax. So you can call it as 60%, or else you can go for 0.60. Now, the last part will be net proceeds, NP. Now, what is your net proceeds? I'll go for this. Your net proceeds is 50,000. Is there any premium or discount? Yes, there is a premium. How much premium? 10%. At 10%. So it will be how much? 50,000 plus 5. It will be 55,000. So net proceeds, always remember, if there are anything premium, add. Any discount, minus. Floating charges, it is not there. I'll explain you when it comes. Now, 50 plus 5, 55,000. Now, so we'll simplify. I stands for 4,000. 1 minus tax, how much it is? 1 minus 0.50 divided by net proceeds 55,000. Now classify and 4,000 into 0.50 divided by 55,000. What is the answer? I'll write it here. So if you simplify this, 4,000 multiplied with 0.50 divided by 55,000, you will get 0.036. 0.036. Now, I want this answer with percentage. How do I go for this? So, multiply with 100, it will be 3.63%. Hope you understood. This is all about your answer. What is the answer? 3.63%. I will write it in different color so that you will understand better. This is your final answer. Similarly, I'll go back to your previous one. So what is your final answer? This is your final answer. Now, we'll go for the last problem for the day, problem number 3. Now, in this problem number 3, they have given A Limited issued 50,000 8% debentures at a discount. This problem talks about what? Discount. The previous was premium. Before that we did par. Par means actual. Premium is more. Discount means less. Now, limited 50,000. Same procedure. We'll write on the formula. We'll extract all the information. Then we'll simplify. Now, what is the formula? KD is equal to I 1 minus T whole divided by NP. KD is equal to I 1 minus T whole divided by NP. Now, I'll simplify this. First we need I, then we need tax, then we need net proceeds. I is how much? 50,000 multiplied with 8%. How much you will get? 50,000 into 8%. You will get around 4,000. What is your answer? 4,000. Now, what is the tax? Tax, it is 0.50. It is easy, already given. What is the net proceeds? Net proceeds, we have 50,000. There is a discount of 5%. Discount you have to add or you have to minus. Discount always you are supposed to reduce. Now minus 5%. On this 5% it will be how much? 2500. It will come 47,500. 50,000 into 5 by 100. In the calculator, if you calculate, you will get 2,500. Reduce that, you got 47,500. What is this? This is your net proceeds. 47,500 is net proceeds. Now, we'll simplify this. KD is equal to, I means what? 4,000. 1 minus 0.50 whole divided by net proceeds 47,500. Now multiply 4,000.50 divided by 47,500. So these are the informations we got. Now still we simplify this. How much it is? 4,000 multiplied with 0.50. How much you got? You got around 2,000. 2,000 divided by 47,500. This is 500. Now, so divided by 47,500, you got 0.042. 0.042 multiply for with 100. How much you got? Into 100, you got 4.2%. 4.2%. Hope you understood. Any doubt up to this? So the final answer, as I told you. So this is your final answer. Now, hope you understood all three problems what we worked out. I'll go back to all these slides so that you can take screenshot. So this is the format you have. So this is your problem number 1, your problem number 2, problem number 3. Yes, this is all about your today's session. Hope you understood what is the meaning of debenture and what is the cost of debenture. Along with that, we solved 3 problems on cost of debenture. In the next session, we'll go with cost of debenture, another 1 or 2 problems. Along with that, we'll work out your cost of debenture under redeemable, repayable format also. Thank you.